Dude, I hope that while we are saying these words, like two dudes are just going at it right
Just like-
now. Just like there's one guy's like hate banging the other. You
Just
know?
a bukkake happening in the back.
But an angry one, like I've always hated you. Ole!
Ole, welcome to another Latino with a podcast. I'm the Latino with a podcast, Christian Henningsmeyer, and today I am with Chris Trani. Cheers.
Cheers, salud.
He kills in Spanish, he kills in English. He doesn't
Macándalo.
respect boundaries because lately he just like goes like, "Hey, the gays in the crowd." He takes picture of them.
Well, it's not that I don't support the boundary. I love the boundaries.
You delete the picture after, or you
I-
you just have a collection of random.
No, I keep all the lesbianas. I love them all. It's not that I don't respect boundaries. It's that I'm supporting the gay community.
By taking picture unconsensually of the
Yes, absolutely.
yeah, like this is the first time I saw this happening. They were like
First off, the audience has no idea what you're talking about. Explain to them the act.
okay.
Explain
This
to
is the
explain to them my greatness.
yeah, he just goes and he's super high and hey, how are you? How are you? How are you people?
Hola.
How are you? My straight guys, yeah, how are you? How are you? The gays, there's one. Hey, the gays, picture for the gays.
Hola, gays, gays.
Picture, hola gays.
And then I take a photo of them. Con flash.
Come flash for the gays come flash,
Yeah,
gays
it's
in
great.
flash. It's an amazing.
It's awesome.
So,
And
it's so stupid, but it's awesome. But
it's so stupid, but the audience loves it.
yeah,
That's
they
the crazy
do.
thing.
The
They
day
love it.
That I saw it. It was that's the panic button. If you don't want to talk about
Don't
something,
worry.
you just
When were you going to explain to me the rules?
They-
I literally, in messaging it to him, I was like, dude, what's it about?
no
He goes,
rules.
he goes, whatever you want. And I was like, all right. And
Yeah,
now all of a sudden we got a panic button.
Yeah, it's like the
We got
green
a
room.
dollar bill. Is this for me?
No,
Is this
but-
my payment for doing the podcast?
no, yeah, the other way around. Jim Balderson gave me that. He's like, I'm supporting immigrants, and he just gave me.
That's funny. That's funny. BNHO.
But the day I saw this happening was in the comedy bar,
Yeah.
and there was a heckling like a group of women in the front, and he started doing that, and then they pull out their no, they were taking a selfie of themselves,
Yeah.
and you're like, I'm on stage, like
Right.
what the fuck?
Right.
And it's like
Right.
selfie, you wanna do so? Okay, let's do so.
No,
And he just got out of the stage to take a selfie with them.
I remember that. They were doing in the middle of my set, they were doing a selfie.
But not even
Wow.
selfie like phone here, he's on stage. The
Yeah.
camera is him. Not even here. They were like back to him and they're like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so I just got in it. And yeah, they actually they follow me on Instagram
But
after.
you fucking murdered that.
Thank
thing.
you.
That was like I saw
Thank
that
you.
and I was like, I'm jealous. And
Nice.
I hope I grew up and I'm like that.
Yeah, man.
How old are you? You're older than me.
I mean, I'm not much older than you. How old are you?
16.
16?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about 6 years older than you.
You're not 22. I'm 32.
Okay, I'm about 6 years older than you.
Okay, the same radio. Okay, no, I bring two topics to talk about. One of the things I want to talk about. Okay.
Yeah. By the way, what I noticed you've got green screen behind us. What is it?
Gay porn. It's always gay
You're-
porn playing in the back.
Honestly, that would actually be very funny. If we were on a podcast right now and behind us was just porn.
Gay porn.
Honestly, gay porn, whatever, porn. Honestly, you'd actually would have a lot of subscribers.
I just put it on Pornhub, and people was like, I just wanted to watch the gay porn, and they
Yeah.
were in the middle, but
you'd
they're
be-
kind of funny.
You'd be amazed how many people are probably like, honestly, like I'm watching porn and learning.
I'm learning about this topic. No,
That's funny. That's actually a really funny idea.
okay. Question:
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of exes?
I mean, because I'm 6 years older than you, by nature
Yes.
of by the law of nature and assuming a linear theory of time, I have a lot of exes.
Okay, because I saw this. There's like a trend that is happening on Twitter.
Okay.
That is people like, oh, tell me about a story about the last time you quit your job, but not like, oh,
Is this about Elon Musk and Trump?
no, I don't want to
Oh,
talk
okay.
about that. I'm done. Like, enough people are talking about
That
that.
was about a time when you lost your job.
No,
Okay.
but like, but I don't wanna like the worst time that you quit. But I don't want a story like, yeah, I throw the phone to or so the keyboard. I want like a really like I set on fire two offices.
Okay.
They did that kind of trend, but
Yeah.
it was like, tell me about something that you did in revenge to
To an ex.
to an ex. So
Ooh.
I'm gonna read and translate. Well, I can say in Spanish,
Ooh.
but for the people,
This is so random. Hey, hey, what's the podcast about? Nothing. We just talk.
nothing. We just I have
And
my
then we've
topics.
got gadgets
I do
and bourbon
and I have questions in the board for you.
in the board.
Yeah, are you ready?
Yeah.
Why are you gay?
That's funny. That's funny.
You are gay.
That's in case you say you're not. I have
Do you do that to every guest, or
Women.
is that just me?
every
Every guy.
I know.
That's funny. That's funny. And then meanwhile, there's gay porn playing.
Yeah.
That actually.
And if they break up in the gay porn,
This is actually like a very fun podcast concept. I don't know how you're
And-
gonna pull it off.
and if we see like something coming out of the pants of
Yeah.
one of the person in the gay porn, it's like
Amazing.
But with the
amazing.
ex. I saw
Okay.
this, so it's like, tell me like a good revenge you got on your ex.
Oh,
I don't want to know about
yeah.
like I changed his password. No, I want to know like weird stuff.
Yeah.
These are the answers.
Yeah.
Mind you, all of the answers are women.
Oh,
All of them.
interesting. What are they saying?
That was not planned, but I believe like women are more crazy on getting revenge on their exes than what men
Mhm.
are. In one of the cases
Yeah.
is because if a man does anything that these women have said, he will be
Mhm.
in jail.
Oh, gotcha.
So first one, I fuck his dad, and now I am the stepmom.
No.
That-
No. Well, wait a minute. So you
That's a
break up
knife
with someone
move.
and then you have sex, but now I'm the step. Oh, like she married the dad then. She'd have to
no,
marry.
not
the
married,
dad.
but she's dating the dad now, and it's like that's fucked
Wow.
up.
That's incredible.
But that's good. I like this one.
That
This
is
is like
incredible.
a proof.
But also, like, what kind of a dad dates their son's ex?
If she's hot
And
enough,
then-
I'll be there.
Wow. Father of the year here.
Yeah.
Wow.
For some reason, I have my son, and it's for him to bring with me. Okay, terrible.
The son's like a scout. He goes out into the field,
Yeah.
finds the girlfriend, and then you're like, good
Yeah,
job, son.
good
Now
job,
I'm gonna
son. Get
ruin
out."
your life.
No,
Dude, you're a psycho.
no. These women are
Ah,
psycho.
these women are psychos. Not Christian. Okay,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, again.
Not the best sound cue, but all right.
Women.
For the record, I did not say that. I did not say women and then laugh like an evil villain. For the record, let the record state.
So,
Yeah.
I used to work in a bar.
Okay.
Like he used to work in a bar.
Okay.
And I work for the government.
This is the woman talking.
This is a woman talking.
Okay.
He used to work in a bar. I work for the government.
Yes.
I always send them food and for everybody at the bar. And he cheated on me with with one girl of the bar.
Okay.
So everybody like covered him up.
Mm-hmm.
So when she found out, she sent government people to close down the bar, and everybody lost their job.
Yeah. That's funny. Do another one.
That's funny, but it was way too much.
Yeah.
like
it is way too much.
like the poor guy, like the dishwasher is like, what the fuck? Like I didn't do shit.
Yeah. That's a little too much.
Okay. So like this is also like a lot too much, but like he got it coming. The guy was
Right.
cheating on her with the wife of a cop. So
Wife of a cop.
so
Okay.
she sent all the information to the cop, and the cop
Mhm.
make false accusation, and now he's
Oh,
in jail.
Shit. Okay.
Way too much.
Way too much.
Way too much. So this one doesn't even like. She's like, I asked him to tell me everything that he did to
Right.
his previous girlfriends, and then
Right.
I did everything that he said to him.
Oh shit.
It's like, why then?
Wait,
you're
I
with
asked him what did he do to all his previous. Oh, like the revenge
Yeah.
that he did to all the previous girlfriends.
Yeah.
A lot of these people got to break the cycle. Damn, this is some sad shit. it's
This is, like,
really
super
sad.
fucked up.
Some sad shit.
So
You know?
he cheated on me, and then
Damn.
like I fuck his boss,
Wow.
and I started dating his boss, and I told him, and he fired him.
No. No way. That is next level.
No, this is next level.
Okay, all right.
I order someone to steal his car and then ask for rescue money for the car. And with the money, I just buy clothes.
I asked for someone. Wait, I asked for someone to steal his car. So I
She
told
hires someone to steal
Go
his
steal
car
his- hey, here's
and then
500
ask for a
bucks.
ransom. And with
oh,
the
like,
ransom
if you
money,
want your car back,
yeah,
you
and
gotta,
with
like,
the ransom, she buy herself clothes.
I don't believe it. That's you'd have to. You're committing grand theft auto. That's like years in jail. Like that's.
This is
Yeah.
tough. Like
Wow.
for some reason, like we don't know what happened. All
Mhm.
the memory the memory with his old thesis just disappeared.
His memory with the what?
With the thesis, like the last project you do like for college.
Yeah.
What's the name?
Thesis.
The
Thesis.
thesis.
Yeah.
She just deleted. That's way too much.
That's way too.
That's
much.
like steal my car.
But
Don't
she'd
do
have
it.
to. She would have to exist. That's before Google Docs. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this have to be like USB memory.
That's like, yeah, that's, gotta be-
But
that's like floppy disk shit. That's
it's
like,
like-
that's an old person right there. That's an old. They had Microsoft Word, and they, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they had
but this is way too much.
They- yeah,
I
they
steal my
deleted it.
car.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
take the car. Like don't
Yeah.
do this.
God.
Okay, another one. This
Do another one. Yeah, this is
yeah,
fun.
Okay, this is a little fucked up. Like he
Okay.
cheated on me with a friend. So
He cheated on me with a friend, so her friend, not
so
good.
her friend. So
Yikes.
I fuck his uncle.
Oh.
Then I started dating his uncle, and his uncle brought me to family reunions and made
No.
him call me her aunt. That's like so bad.
Yeah, but the
Like, just called. This is your aunt, okay?
yes, but this is only sort of like funny or cool or a good What if the uncle's a loser? You'd be like, oh,
Yeah, no,
you
the
know
uncle
what
have
I-
to be like nice.
The uncle's got to be the cool uncle or something, you know.
This it touched a fiber of me because like
Mhm.
I make him getting deported from United States.
Oh no,
I like-
that is like too much.
This is way too much.
What did he do though? Do you know? Like how?
They,
what's-
they don't say what they do. They just
oh,
say,
it's
like
just
they
like I got him
revenge.
deported. Like he broke up with her, and so
Yeah,
she got him deported. Dang.
And the other one that I remember that was like this is too much. Like he like same attitude. Like that she started fucking the dad, and then she started dating the dad, and he
Uh-huh.
make his dad cut the university funds,
Oh
the
my
car, and he threw it out of the house. And it's like this is like what the. fuck?
But it's just like revenge. This is heinous revenge.
Exactly, and this is my point.
Okay.
All of them are women
Wow.
because I believe like and the question
I'm glad we're recording this.
the question is,
Bro, you're gonna get canceled.
I don't
Keep
care.
talking.
I do not care.
Okay. All right.
Cancel me.
Yeah, I mean, there's gay porn playing in the back. By the way,
exactly.
is it two dudes or is it two women?
No,
or
two
is it-
dudes,
oh,
two
two
dudes.
dudes. Great. You know what's funny is I thought maybe somehow, some way, one day I could maybe run for office. I could be like a House of Representatives. You know, now.
not anymore.
Not after this podcast. and honestly, it's your podcast. I didn't.
But this is the question.
Unreal.
The question I had at the beginning.
Yeah.
This is all circular to show you how these women deal with men, and you seen that a lot more often from women.
Right.
Like the guy cheat on her, and they do like, oh, I burn his stuff, I
Yeah.
throw away everything. But I believe this is not like a sane way to deal with.
Yeah. It's not. No, you got to break cycle.
Like that. That's like
Yeah.
that's like basically if you swap the roles. Imagine like if is a guy
Right.
that is like, oh, she cheated on me, so I just fuck her mom, and
Right.
I make her call me a step.
Right.
That's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, dude?
She-
Just go to therapy.
Yeah. Exactly. And there's you raise an interesting point. Like if that had been
This is
men-
funny, but if
men
it,
could-
this
yeah.
is men,
Yeah. Because it's like she cheated on me, so I dated her aunt, and then at the family reunions, I made her call me uncle. It's just like,
exactly.
You're
Like,
like-
or she cheated on me, so therefore I fucked her mom.
yeah,
I make her mom like got
Yeah.
all the funding for her college. It
Yeah.
would be you're a fucking monster.
you'd be a, yeah.
But here is like that dude deserve it. Fuck
yeah,
you.
kind of. It's Twitter.
So
But
it's
you
like-
also don't know how much of that is true.
Yeah, you don't know. We don't know.
You
But
know.
even though if these exactly
Yeah.
these people
Yeah.
are not saying the truth.
But you also
I
have
believe
to,
that happens.
you also have to wonder. I do believe that all of those things have. Yes,
That
I do
probably
like to
happened.
think that in the history.
I do like to think that.
In the history of like U.S. history or like like American culture, right? I mean, the nation's over 250 years old. That every one of those iterations has probably happened.
Yeah. For
Totally.
sure.
Like the girlfriend cheats on you, or like the boyfriend cheats on you. You date the boss, you can get the guy fired. I guarantee you,
Yeah.
some iteration of that. Yes. However, like, yeah, I'm with you on that one. Yeah, go to therapy.
Yeah, go to therapy.
Yeah,
Like,
I
chill
always,
down.
not to cut you off, but to cut you off. That's how I always feel about like superhero movies, right? Like
Okay.
sometimes you're watching like, I remember one of the I think it was Star Trek Beyond. Like it came out in the past like 10, 15 years. It's like the guy wants to blow up the planet because like the planet had somehow done an accident and it killed his wife, and he's gonna kill every human on the planet. And you're like, bro,
There's
yeah,
some CEOs I
yeah,
can send you the names of.
go to therapy. Like
Chill the
do
fuck.
yoga, like
Yeah.
like
A lot of these villains,
like drink, like, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
a
dude,
lot of these villains in Marvel movies, they're like, oh, they
Yeah.
killed my wife,
Right.
so now
right,
I'm gonna terrorize this whole city.
right.
It's
I'm
like,
going to kill every last, and you're like, dude, just drink like all of us, like it's very like. You're like, it's not plausible. Like I've been angry at not millions of people, but tons of people in my life.
and I
And
just
it's like,
punched two.
yeah, or you just get over it. I will tell you this, like, and it's so sad that the comedians on the podcast with gay porn are giving therapy advice. But like, I will tell you this, like,
Okay.
there's nothing better than like forgiving, and maybe you don't forgive, but you just like, I don't want to think about this person. I don't need to be hung up on it, because it's so freeing. Because like, you don't want anyone in your mind who you don't want in your mind.
Because he's stealing energy from
Yeah,
you.
stealing-
That's my way of
yes.
thought. It's like,
Yes.
I don't want to
Yeah.
spend my energy thinking about revenge about
Yeah.
this person. Just let it
Yes.
go.
Yes. Okay, I got to tell you a story, and I can do this in a circular way. There was a comedian here in Chicago. He's not a comic anymore, of course. But he.
I just say names
but-
of
yeah.
actual comics,
Well,
and no, of comics that are doing it. And I was like, but they're
Yeah.
not that good. And I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, this one. It's like, no, he's still doing it. I don't-
Oh, true.
Eh.
So he was fine to mid to not good, and he's since quit. But anyway, he was not a nice guy, bit of a psycho and all this stuff. And anyway, in the subsequent years, said he was like trying to like bully my friends and I. We were on so many shows together, and I used to do the thing where I'd like sit there and like not talk to him, and like,
Okay.
I'm not gonna talk to him, and I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna pretend to be on my phone. Anything to not give him energy.
Yeah.
But then I finally like got drinks with the dude, and I like forgave him. And he was like, "Why are you forgiving me?" He's like, "I've been an asshole." And I was like, honestly, okay, this is absolutely true. Because A, it's the right thing to do, but B, it also like, it's so much work to be mad at someone.
Yes.
Like I was like, I don't want to sit there in the green room and pretend to be on my phone, so I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
this is so
it
much
free
work.
you also
Yeah.
to forgive.
Right, to go out of my way and be like harumph, like I'm not gonna bring him up with energy or whatever. Like what? Like,
Yeah.
do you
And
know how hard
and
that is?
And I'm gonna say this before the pause because we make a pause in this podcast.
Yeah.
I didn't explain that.
We do a
but-
pause.
Yeah, but it's a little pause. But one of the things that you realize when you forgive is that
This podcast brought to you by therapy.
by therapy, be better. No, when you forgive, it
Yeah.
feels so free, and then these people, like, they have all the anger on and everything, and they're. If you want a good revenge, forgive, because these people are gonna get even more mad that you are chill.
Dude, I hope that while we are saying these words, like two dudes are just going at it right
Just like-
now. Just like one guy's like hate banging the other.
Just
you know?
a bukkake happening in the back.
But an angry one, like I've always hated you.
And we're like, forgive.
Okay, but for real, what goes on? You can't clip this out and have gay porn playing and then post
No,
it to
it's
socials,
just
so.
a background that
oh.
I just changed from colors. But we can put gay
Honestly, you should actually like do like video footage of just like dolphins,
porn. Just at least I'll put in
dolphins
this part.
swimming. like the weirdest, lamest stuff. Like,
Flowers.
yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I'll put it for this part.
You
This
should. Yeah,
section.
yeah.
Okay,
When
we're gonna do a pause and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna have dolphins in the
we'll
back.
be right back.
And we are back. He's doing something else, but we are back. We were doing the gay porn, so we can put our own gay porn
We're
because the
doing fun
copyright
gay
is
porn.
because they do the copyright, so we have to make our own. So I have all the rights of this.
I'm telling you, man. Oh, nice. That's what you
Yeah, that's how it
have.
sounds like.
Yeah, it's like.
But getting back to
So how do you know what
therapy.
gay porn sounds like, buddy? Wow.
Yeah,
There we
I
go.
have. I did my research for the
Hey, yo.
podcast. What kind of research? You will never know. Okay. Okay. That we did therapy, and that was really nice. Really cute. But
Yeah.
I saw this online on Reddit. It's called Papi, and he
Okay.
plays the Macarena. If you touch.
Yeah, I see him. What? That's pretty good.
That's pretty. Yeah.
I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. I mean,
So-
it's kind of dumb, but
It-
why is it on the pod? Just 'cause it
I-
looks- by the way, what is
That's
this?
the Casellis. Like I won. the
Oh, you won a
Casellis.
Gazelle.
Yeah.
Best comedy podcast, another Latino with a podcast.
Yeah.
That's what this is called?
Yeah.
You didn't even tell me that.
You don't need to know. But
That's great. Wait, you won a Gazelle?
yeah.
So who nominated you? Who? Do you
I don't
know.
know.
what I'm
I don't
saying?
know who nominated me, but I know my mom sent the link to a lot of
Yeah.
Venezuelans, and Venezuelans were like, "We don't know him, but we're gonna vote for him." Like
Mhm.
if they check the IP of where the votes came
Yeah.
from in the Gazellis, they'll be like, "What is this
Yeah.
all Venezuela like
Yeah.
red
Yeah.
like, voting for this
Yeah,
show?"
that's so funny.
But thank you so much for
Yeah.
voting for me. But
Gracias,
Gracias.
abuelas.
abuelas, abuelos. But the next topic is, I saw this online and I find it really funny.
Mhm.
And we can get back to therapy, but because we are white men and we can do therapy, like yeah, power. Okay.
Yes,
No,
I'm
but it's-
so I'm getting canceled just for being honest.
I don't care. But I saw this. I find it interesting. I like the amount of money they put on the hypothetical was too much, so I'm gonna lower it down. But
Mhm.
$10 million
Okay.
are on the line.
Yes, I
But-
will do it. Yes.
I'll suck it. But
Yeah.
you and 100 people
Yeah.
have to come out with one minor inconvenience that you can live with,
Yeah.
but you and 100 people, and each of you have their individual like policy. Like you don't have connection with this 90 other.
Well, what does that have to do with the other 100 people? What? So it's my inconvenience,
Okay,
but
no.
I get how much money?
No, here you go.
$10
here.
million?
$10 million.
Yeah.
Who gets the $10 million?
Mm-hmm.
100 people. They write minor inconveniences on their that you can have on your life.
Right.
Put it on an envelope, and then who wins the 10 million, the person who the inconvenience doesn't repeat. Or if two people write the same, like the least amount of people that write the same inconvenience, they get the money.
Oh.
So you gotta be clever.
So
What minor? Because if you put like, oh yeah, I'll steal always like one battery from controls. Like a lot of people will put that shit
if you would steal one battery from what?
from like remote controls or
Right.
everything that you always have like one battery.
Yeah.
That's a minor inconvenience that a lot
Yeah,
of
but
people.
not a lot of people I
About.
think would write that. So
I believe they will.
I think 100 people, too many. I think you would see too much variance, so you would all be getting the
A
$10
little bit of the
million.
money, which is also okay.
Yeah. Oh, I see. So depending on how many people in a faction agree with pick the minor inconvenience. Yeah, but I don't think you're hearing me. I think you could easily too often find 100 people with 100 different.
What would be
Minor.
your minor inconvenience?
Yeah, you know what's funny is I've often thought about this. Like,
I always think about minor
I
inconvenience.
know I really have thought about this. Like, okay, like if someone could be like, okay, Chris, you could have your dream life. What would it be? I mean, mine would be. I think my dream life would be to be like a Major League Baseball player, like the greatest baseball player of all time.
Okay.
Like, 45 home runs every season, 100 plus
Perfect.
RBIs. Like, you hit 350 average. Like, you're the greatest of all time. You win the World Series all the time. Like, but Yeah, but on the condition that it's one inconvenience. I've tried to think like,
Okay, what it will be?
well, I don't know, but it's like
But think, what would be like inconvenience? Like
because
batteries are an inconvenience. What about you're always, no matter what you're going to buy, you're always like 25 cents short. Every time you're gonna buy something in cash, you're always 25 cents
but
short.
then
Or
but
$1
if you're
short.
like a millionaire or you got your 100
It
million,
doesn't matter. The condition is like
so then what do you got? You can't buy it.
you have to find $1 every time you're going to buy something. Every time
That's
you're gonna
funny.
buy
You're like,
something,
hold on, let me go to an ATM. Or like every time you're like, dude,
no, you have to ask for some.
so
for
you're
a
like,
fucking
okay,
dollar.
you like go to buy like a $75,000 pickup truck, and they're like, dude, you're short $1.
Yeah, you
But you got a
gotta.
stack of ones, and you have to be like, fine, will you take cash? And they're like, no, we won't. You know,
You gotta find that
that's
$1.
funny. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I would probably see. I try to always think like, how do I pick an inconvenience that like isn't the end of the world? Like, I would probably go with something like my electronics devices hold like a half a charge. So if your cell
Okay.
phone can like last 10 hours, mine will last 5.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
an inconvenience. Like what?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll think on another one.
Yeah.
You never feel like scratchy. Yeah, like no one like you never want to scratch yourself.
Right.
But when every time that it usually will happen, it will be in a place of your body that you cannot reach.
That's a nightmare.
It will be like ah.
Would that be what? See, I don't think that would be worth no amount of money. Because imagine you had a scratch right now and you couldn't. You would just be like, it'd be a nightmare. You
Yeah,
know?
but $10 million.
Okay, yeah, but $10 million.
I mean, you can scratch yourself with
$10
something
million
else, but every time that you get like
Well,
something that's
well,
like,
what if the need to scratch, they made the scratch constant, and then
if they make it constant, it will be fucking nightmare.
it'd be a nightmare, and then no amount of money, because no woman, or partner, I know you're gay, so like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like no, because this is the Gazellis gave you. It's definitely the gayest podcast, they said.
The podcast with the best
Yeah,
background.
you-
says.
Yeah. Oh, imagine winning an award, but it's so niche.
Best
Like,
background.
yeah. Is the content good? It's not good. The backgrounds are phenomenal. Yeah. Again, it's
the
just,
lightning.
yeah, it's just a bunch of gay dudes watching it. But they watch your podcast on mute. So there's no. That's actually like what
that
you're
one.
talking about. Like, you're like, I go down in history as the greatest podcaster. I'm great. I have
Background.
more listeners than CNN, Joe Rogan, anyone, Mark Maron, and then they're like, yeah, but no one listened. They just they watch gay
They
porn.
watch it in mute. They never know what you're talking about. People in sign
Yeah.
language like,
Yeah.
this is too boring to
There's like a cottage industry of like people who are like, no. I found a way to fade out the podcast discussion, but play up the gay porn.
Okay, what about this? More inconveniences. I got this one.
Yeah.
You every day, like you can eat top like 500 calories. You can eat whatever you want. Like and all food is free.
Yeah.
But you have to eat 500 calories tops.
Oh.
You cannot you can if you like go above,
Oh, that's
you
fast.
lose the money.
Or like you yeah, I see your point. It's like you can eat whatever you want completely free of charge, but only up to 500 calories.
Yeah. Or let's
Honestly,
say,
that would not be fun at all.
no.
No, seriously, you can eat whatever you want. Let's say fine, cheeseburger, boom. They're like, "All right, that's 500 calories. That's 489 calories. It's perfect. It's almost it." You eat the cheeseburger, right? 6 hours later, you're like, "I need another freaking cheeseburger."
And not only that, like no
Yeah.
one tells you how many calories you
Yeah.
just ate.
And then you go to
But if you go above,
right.
you lose the money immediately.
Well, then it wouldn't be worth it. Honestly, that's not even a perk.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
what's the benefit there?
just
You're
tragedy.
losing money. No, it's got to be one of those things. Like, yeah, you're right. Like, you get $10 million, but you can't scratch an itch. Or like, okay, what if this? You get $10 million, but they have to cut an extremity, like either a finger or a toenail.
For a finger, I'll do it.
I do like a toenail.
Obviously toenail.
Yeah.
But
Because like I don't think anyone would notice.
But if you have to be a finger, I'll choose one of the fingers of my like.
Oh no
my
way.
foot. Like,
I
just
I
cut that.
think honestly, I thought of it like okay,
Imagine going to a girl. It's like, why do you have 4 fingers? Like,
okay. This is the most
I
effed
have
up.
$10 million. Like,
This is the most effed up question I'll ever do, but I'll do it on a pod for the
Perfect.
fun of it. Sometimes this is the way the human mind works.
no,
Sometimes,
this is the way your mind works.
but sometimes, is there anything so bad that could happen to you that you would be like, I just have to like, I need to check out of life right now? Like, I actually think if I lost a finger, I might be like, I'm out. End it. End it.
That's too
Get me
low.
out of
no,
here.
that's too low.
Are you kidding me? What?
It's a finger.
Yeah, but what if like a woman won't date you?
How many stand-up clips you have? Like, hey, do you know how many fingers I have? 10. And, like, it wouldn't matter on your career
you
at
think
all.
you'd get some material out of it?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
You're like, I just lost one finger. Like,
Nah, I think that way.
but something that it will be like, I need to leave. Like,
Yeah.
that's it. I really feel be. I really love food, so if I have some points like, hey, you lost all your taste buds,
Yeah.
like everything will taste like just like a mud pipe. I'll be like, that's it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So it's the trade-off is everything tastes bland.
No, this is something that will make me check out of life.
Oh,
I'll be like, "That's
you
it."
mean food? So if you could not taste
anything?
food, spirits, liquids, solids,
nothing.
you are out. You're out.
Yeah, like one of the
Bro.
pleasure of life is
Yeah.
eating. Imagine like everything looks amazing because it still looks amazing.
Wait a minute.
and
but
you eat it and it's like
not-
it's bland.
No. Hold on. Not stand up. Not sex. Not going on a cool sailboat. But like, if you can't taste, you're out.
I believe
Damn.
for the rest of your life it's like.
I mean, look, that's a bummer.
But he might
That's a bummer.
all meetings are it's like, oh, you go to a new country, you should
Right.
try the food. It's like,
Yeah. I mean, food rocks. Food's right. Yes, it's one of the great. Are you a sugar guy? Like, do you do sugar?
what sugar you mean?
Like candy, sweet, sugar. No. Nay. Okay, no. I'm not
No.
talking about that on this podcast.
Yeah, no, I do. Like I crave for
Well,
that.
wait a minute. Answer that question. Do you do the cocaine?
No, I
mean,
do
if
not.
you're gonna bring that into this
No,
pod.
mamá, lo que está diciéndole es mentira. No, yeah.
Oh, is your mom listening to this?
Sometimes
You're gonna project gay porn while your mom.
it was her idea.
What's your mom's name?
Ana.
Anna. Hola, Anna.
Hola, Ana.
By the way, this is not actually like a pod. So the thing is that you actually dated my ex-girlfriend. So now I'm dating Anna.
Exactly. Yeah, that's
Exactly.
like mamá, mi
So,
papá.
Ana, hijo. Yeah, you're my hijo.
My hijo. Dude,
Yeah.
dude,
It's my revenge.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I was to Stratton, Illinois, right? And
You were what?
Stratton, Illinois, and I
You
was
were going straight on Illinois.
no Stratton.
You had a strap on. What?
I got a
are-
Stratton, man. Stratton, Illinois. That's a place that exists.
Oh, you went to Stratton, Illinois.
Stratton, Illinois.
Okay.
Okay, and I did the Ronnie Ray show. Amazing show. You should do it. It's amazing. At the
Ronnie Ray show.
yeah 122 theater. So I was doing the show.
Great.
Amazing.
Great.
I did really good. And at the end, there was a lady.
Yeah.
A mom. She was about, I don't know, 50 something.
And you and her hit it off.
Dude, she after the show she was like a little drunk and she's like, oh, let's take a picture. And I put the before the picture she's like, you're gonna be my new husband. And you're gonna be my new husband. Like, yeah, fun. Okay, let's take the picture. So we put for the picture. She was on this side and she just like grabbed
She
my
grabbed your butt.
ass.
She grabbed your.
Like she didn't grab it, but she put her hands
she
in
grabbed
my
your
butt.
cola, yeah.
And I was like,
Wait, she put her hands in your butt?
yeah. And I was like, ooh,
That's
should I
funny.
fuck her now? Like, what is this? Like, are we dating? No,
What happened? Did you get her number?
I don't know because she was like 50 something.
Oh.
I feel really flattered, but I like.
I love how you say that to the camera like she's listening.
But maybe the son
Like
because
a
the son follows me on
52-year-old.
Instagram.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
The son does follow me on Instagram. So
That's-
if
that
you,
is-
you watch this clip, your mom does
That's
my
my
ass.
one criticism of like the you're saying the Reddit or the Twitter like, hey,
Yeah.
here's how I got revenge. Those are great revenges if you are truly good looking. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
that's my problem with that. You have to be so freaking hot that you can pull off those
The mom,
revenges. Yeah, the moms or whatever, or like, yeah, like to be able to fine. The guy broke up with me. I'll date the. Yeah, I not maybe you don't, but it's like
Have you ever been with moms?
no comment.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and then you're gonna make a comment. Okay.
Yeah.
The biggest age difference I had. I was 19. I was 19 years old,
Okay.
and she was 25
Oh, 6 years. There's something about 6 years in here.
years older than me.
She was 6 years older than you. Yeah.
She was 25 years older than me.
Okay.
She was 44.
Oh, she was
25
25.
years older.
Ana, eso es 25 años. Okay. De mayor. De mayor.
I was 19, she was 44, and her daughter was 18.
Hilarious.
And yeah, it was
Did
so
you know
weird.
her daughter?
Yeah,
Oh.
but it's kind of hard. It's like, okay, I
Yeah.
like the daughter might like me, but I'm dating the mom. It feels kind of hard. It's like it feels like, okay, I'm attractive enough that I got and then
Yeah. Yeah.
I got what made you.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. Wait, did you and the 18-year-old ever hit it off?
No, never,
Yeah.
never.
But you weren't into her?
It would be weird. Like, I'm dating your mom. I'm your dad. You cannot.
You dated the
No,
mom?
no, we just.
It was
fought.
just like a hookup.
Yeah.
Is this
Anna.
how many? Yeah,
No,
Ana.
no,
Ana, lo
no, no,
siento.
you.
Usted tuvo que oír eso.
Have you dated a mom?
Have I dated a mom? Actually, now that I think about it, no.
Never.
I can't think of. I'm sure there's been maybe like a fling or a thing, but like not. No,
Not
not
dating.
not like dating. Like I've never had like been like, hey kids. Like I've never. No.
Okay, we're gonna. Okay, I believe we're
Another break for the
No,
camera.
no, no. We're gonna end on this question. Then we're gonna do the bonus content. But we're gonna end on the podcast, the episode on this question.
I'm honestly having fun. This is a fun podcast.
It's fun. Like, and the bonus content.
I get
already,
why you won a Yazeli.
I got sellies.
Ana, lo que es,
Dude.
este es un, ¿cómo se dice? Like
Premio,
prize.
premio.
Premio. Es un premio para los
But this
comediantes aquí en Chicago.
question- Okay, question
Yeah.
for you. So I can see where your
Respuesta.
morals are.
What's up?
What is the worst revenge you will do on a person? We talk about forgiveness, but this
Yeah.
person broke your heart, like stole some money, made out and fucked your best friend, and make your best friend stop talking to you, and a little bit hurt your comedy career because she started like spreading lies about you that were like not
Is this
true.
based
not
in the
based
truth? What are we
Yeah.
doing? Jeez.
So this is a really bad person, and you
No,
break
I know.
and you and you
you're,
break
you're
up.
trying to see what I'm willing to do for revenge.
Exactly. What would you do for revenge? What is your like limit? That is like I'll do this. Not more.
Unfortunately, sir, I don't know if you heard the middle section of your own podcast, but like, no, man, I'll
And you're
stew.
like forgiveness.
I'll stew for like a week or two, but
Punching walls. So have you
when it comes to execution, you don't.
ever punched a wall?
I will fantasize all day long about, I'll fantasize about getting, but when it comes to execution, you gotta break the cycle. I'm sorry, man. I know that's not the answer you wanted.
No,
You
this
wanted
is no,
something
no,
like
no. Actually, this is the answer
juicy.
I want because it's like that means you are a fucking sane person.
I can't do it. I want to. I fantasize. The truth is, and fine, if you're recording this, the truth is like all human beings, I fantasize about fucking you up. I mean, I will daydream. That's funny. That's very funny. I will daydream about ruining you,
Yeah.
but I will do nothing. I mean, and I just don't want to. You got to break the cycle. I
do
I
like
will
the-
forgive
You
ultimately.
do like the least. It's like you see him in person. You're a fucking hoe, and then you go home and you're still shaking. Like I did it.
Or you say that and you're like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean that. Like you're fine. I would have done the same. Yeah, it's like, dude, don't get me wrong. Like people have wronged me, but dude, it's just not okay. I'll tell you a story for the pod. For the
Sorry.
pod.
For the pod.
Okay, if you want to hear some real dirt on me, or not dirt, but like you could actually verify this in a court of law. How about that? I'll tell you a quick story
Perfect.
because I know you got to wrap on your pod. Um, I had a friend, a good friend,
Okay.
and I don't think that they meant to. Well, they meant to screw me over because they had to. They were not good with the money. They did not make a lot of money. They could not afford rent.
Okay.
They were
Me.
getting evicted. Yeah, you. Uh, but it was a buddy of mine, and he could not afford rent. So, quick story for the camera, for the pod, for anyone listening. I had a friend who could not afford rent. I did not know that he could
Okay.
not afford rent. He hit me up. He said, "Chris, will you pay for my student loans?" I was like, "No, I'm not gonna." He goes, "Will you co-sign for my student loans?" I was like, "Bro, I just got out of debt. I just paid off my debt. I'm not gonna co-sign. I'm not gonna be on the hook for a pal student
Another
loan."
debt, yeah.
He goes, "All right, I understand that." A year goes by. 1 year later, he goes, "Hey man, I'm gonna sign up for a new apartment. Will you co-sign for my apartment?" And that's right, listener. I was like, "Who doesn't pay their rent? Absolutely, buddy. Like, come on over. I'll co-sign." I co-signed for his rent. I was a co-occupant. Yeah, let's do it. I'll co-sign for your rent. In fact, like, do you need money? He goes, "Yeah, dude. I could use like $500." I go, I wrote him a check. I go, "Here's $500." Handed him a check, buddy. I never saw him again.
No.
I never saw the guy again. 4 months later, I got an email from the landlord saying, "Dear Christopher Trani, in light of the fact that you co-signed for one, I won't say his name on the pod, we regret to inform you that he is 4 months past due. He currently owes $5,896. When can you pay us this money?" And I was like, "What?" And they're like, "Yeah, we have not heard from so and so. You owe us almost like $6,000, $5,000, $6,000. Pay us now." I was like, "I don't have five, six. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
pay. I'm not living in the apartment." They're like, "You co-signed for it."
You're fucked. Yeah.
I was effed. And I go, "You need to evict him right now." And they go, "Well, we don't want to do that. We want to give everyone last opportunity." I was like, "Evict him."
Throw him out.
Yeah, because it's like I'm every passing month. It was something like the guy, I didn't know it. The guy went and signed up for, with my credit, my name, my credit score. He went and signed up for like a 3-bedroom apartment all by himself. It was like 1,500 a month, and man, I had to get a lawyer. I had a guy, get this. I mean, this is juice for the pod. I hope people are listening at this point. I had a police officer come by my work, come by,
Just do
leather
like.
jacket, gun, all the things. And he's like, "We're here to find Christopher Trani." And the front desk was so cool. They go, "Hey man, the cops are looking for you. Should we tell them you're here?" I was like, "Yes, tell them I'm here."
No.
Yeah, I know, right? Like,
No, never tell them where I am, and you just escape through the back doors. Like I don't know what he did, but
Right,
I
right.
support it.
But actually, it was the ironic. It might have been one of the few times in human history where the police were looking for someone, and I wanted to go meet him. I go, "Yes, tell them I'm here. I'm coming." Because like
Yeah.
it was a subpoena to go to court,
Yeah.
and I wanted to sign it. Like, let's go to court. Let's evict the guy. Let's
Yeah.
let's go. So I was the first person. I was one of the few people in the history of the law who ran towards the
Because you're-
police to be like, "I'll sign your subpoena." So it cost me.
I was gonna say something so racist.
Yeah. Don't say anything racist. So it cost me. If you're
If
still
it is
listening,
a black guy, they're like, "Oh, stop him." Okay. Okay.
well, okay. And that's been our pod. Now,
I've said worse things. in
yeah.
this
Cut
pod.
that out. Cut that out. But
Never.
bottom line,
I don't cut anything.
bottom line, like the guy, eventually they had to evict the guy. He wasn't paying the
Yeah.
rent. I got dropped from the lawsuit. I had to pay a lawyer to get me dropped from the lawsuit. It was so funny. And I know we're over time, but like,
No, we're not. We're good.
I had like, it was so funny. Like, so you get these angry, threatening letters and emails. They're like, "You are past due on rent." I'm like, "I know, it's on me." So I called the place to be like, "Can you all stop being so mean to me? Like, I'm not past due on rent. Like, it's Mr. So and so. It's my friend."
Okay.
And they're so used to deadbeats not paying the rent that they like yelled at me. They're like, "You fucking aren't due on the rent. You fucking deadbeat, pay your rent." I was like, it's not my rent.
But you were in the co-signing documents.
And it was so funny. I had to pay a lawyer to call them, and then they were like, "Oh my god, we're so sorry."
If you have money to pay for a lawyer, why don't you just pay
Exactly.
your
They're
rent?
like, "Oh my god," and then they're like, "He co-signed for him." Oh, so sorry, dude. But we're gonna evict him. And I was like,
Like,
yeah,
yeah, do it.
yeah. It was crazy. So
Well,
anyway,
this is a nice story because I just sent $150 to a friend, and I don't know if I'm gonna see him again.
you better not have co-signed for his
No,
rent.
but okay, no, but I'm gonna end the podcast on this. I sent him 150
Okay.
because I was like, if he trusts me, like, if he like really like steals the money, don't give it back. For me, my mindset is like, then, like, I pay 150 to know he was not my friend. That was,
Yeah.
and that's cheap as fuck. Like, I just pay 150 to actually know he's not really my friend.
Yeah.
So, Nelson Álvarez, págame mi dinero, mamahuevo, el coño de tu madre, dame mi plata. Se llama Nelson Álvarez. ¿Dónde está mi dinero?
That was so funny. Honestly, that was actually so funny. Oye, Nelson Álvarez, ¿dónde está el dinero de Cristian? Por favor, págale, págale.
Okay. And with that, we're gonna end the episode. So, ciao.
Bye,
adios.
Ana.
You have to say adios.
The only listener, Ana.
Adios.
Ana, adios, Ana. Llámame.